Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Keith once again with Craps TX. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, please hit that thumbs up for us. That really helps. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that bell for notifications. That way you'll be notified when a new video comes out. So my last video was a video called Half Press the Point. So we just played 96 across on a $15 table. And whatever the point was, every number we hit, we would just press that point number until that point hit, and we'd collect that. So this time around, I'm going to do a full press, just making another quick video. You can see I only have 3 shooters set up, so this could go really quick. If we get one good long shooter, maybe it'll take a little bit longer, but yeah. So we'll get into it in just a minute. I want to thank my 2 partners. First of all, PokerChipMania.com. They've got the clay chips. They have ceramic, casino grade, and they also have these striped dice chips. They carry items for poker, blackjack, and roulette. They also have the 19mm dice. They have the chip racks and the cases that the chip racks go in. They also have, well, I already mentioned that. They've got the poker, blackjack, and roulette supplies. They also have a discount for you guys. 10% off if you use that code right down there at the bottom of the banner, CrapsTX10. At checkout, you'll get 10% off your entire order. That's PokerChipMania.com. Also, we'd like to thank gripmats.etsy.com. That's the maker of this here deluxe craps mat that I use. They also make mats for poker, blackjack, and baccarat, plus a huge lineup of themed designs, Marvel, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. They could even make chess, checkers, and backgammon mats. They also make desk mats. They have custom shapes, and they have travel and storage options for your mats. They're water resistant, super resilient, spills bead right up, and you can wipe them clean with a microfiber cloth. They run rotating percentage off sales, and they're great about custom orders as well. That's gripmats.etsy.com. Grip mats that stay flat, grip the table, and hold up over time. Links for both of those will be down in the description below, along with some other links. Please go check those out. It's a way to support the channel. Still trying to push towards 1,000 subscribers so I can do some giveaways, and yeah, every little bit helps. So check out some of those links I have down at the bottom. All right, so let's get into this one. This one, we're just kind of continuing on. We had the half press the point. Now we're going to do full press the point. I've got $96 set up for 3 shooters. There's $12 more just to make it even 300. So we'll just keep that over there in case we need change for something. So yeah, starting off with $300. We'll get into the strategery here right away. We'll go ahead and get us a set of dice. Let's see. Don't know. 6, 2, 8. Okay. All right. So what we've done last time, as far as if we're going to work the come out or not for all 3 shooters, I said if we roll an odd number, we'll work the come out. If we roll an even number, we won't work the come out. So let's see what we're going to do. There's an even number, so that means what did I just say? Odd number, we're going to work the come out. Even number, we won't. Is that what I said? I don't know. Let's do it again. I'm just going to, because I totally forgot what I said. Odd number, I think it was odd number we work to come out. No. Let's extend this video just as long as I possibly can. Trying to contradict myself. Odd number, we work the come out. Even number, we won't. Even number. All right, so we're not going to work the come out. Both those numbers were even. I'm not sure what I said the first time around, and that's my fault because I'm trying to rush this video, and I apologize. But I am short on time, so I'm trying to get it done. So we're not going to work the come out. Let's go ahead and get a point set. Nice out. There is a 6, 2, 8. And 8 will be our point. We're going to do our 96 across. This is $96. There's 75, 85, 95, and 6. So we'll get that set up. That's probably going to take the longest. And get that going. So we're going to full press the point. Whatever number we hit that is not the point, we're going to take the winnings and press to the closest dollar the number that is the point, which in this case is going to be the 8. All right, so there's our 96 across. 15, 15, 18, 18, 15, 15. All right, dice are out. Can we get the point? No, we can't.
Damn it.
Like I said, this may be a very quick video. So there's a 7 right away. We're just going to leave this out here. That way I don't have to set it up again. I'll just buy in on it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and buy in on it now. There's 75, 85, 95, and 6. So shooter number 1 did us no good. All right, let's get another set of dice because that dice apparently was faulty. And there is a hard 8. All right, bets are off. We're not working. Come out. Dice out. There's a 6-5 yo 11 frontline winner. And a 5-1-6. All right, so 6 will be our point. Now we're going to full press the point if we can ever hit some numbers. 6-2-8. There we go. All right, 18 is going to pay 21. I'm going to pay it out like that. There is, well, no. Yeah. 21. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Right. All right, so we're going to put 18 of that onto the 6. Just full pressing. That just leaves $3. Like I said, to the closest dollar. So that'll go on here, and we can clean that up. There is 5 for a red, and 5 more for a green. So that is going to be, what, $36 out there on the 6 now? Whoa. Runaway dice. All right, dice are out. Full press the point, 639. There's another 21 or 18. Anyway, we'll do that. There's 21. You know what? I am going to grab some more white because I seem to be a little short on those for some reason. Okay, so 21. And we're going to put 18 on the 6. So that is 1, 2, 3. There's 5 for 5. And 1, 2, 3. So there's another 18 on the 6. We'll clean that up. I believe that's going to be 54. And $3 back to the rack. All right, dice out. Full press the point. There's a 3-2-5. Another 21, or we'll do the 18 on top. But I mean, we win 21. So there is 18 on the 6. And we'll cash that out or color that up and see what that is. I'd like to cash it out. We need to hit it first. So that is 72. $3 back to the rack. Let's go ahead and color up some of these white. There we go. Dice out. We're getting a little bit of money over there, but not a whole lot. And there's a 6. All right, 5-1-6. So we get to cash in on that. Whenever we cash in, you can either go all the way back down to the base level, or you can just keep it there and keep on going. But, you know, the 6 may not be the point again. Anyway, there is 50, 60, 70, and 2. So if I go back down to 18, 1, 2, 3, we'll just do that. That way we'll get some money since the first shooter didn't do us any favors. And we'll take 3 from here, and we'll have 18. All right, so we're looking for a point, new point, dice out. Bets are off. There is a 639. 9 will be our point. All right, full press the point. Let's get some numbers so we can full press that point. 18 is going to pay 21. That is a 5-1-6. So 20 of that will go on to the 9, and then we'll color up. That is now 35 on the 9. $1 back to the rack. Dice out. Hard 10. 15 is going to pay 27. All right, we'll take that. So a quarter of that is going to go onto the 9. So now we now have 60 on the 9. $2 back to the rack. If you were playing bubble craps, obviously you could play, you know, you just put all your money on there because it pays to the penny. Playing regular craps, you just got to pay to the nearest, proper bet. 3-2-5. 15 is going to pay 21. So there's another 20 on top of that 9, and we'll take 5 and trade it in for a quarter. So we now have 80 on the 9. So you can see how it adds up pretty quick. If we can just hit that 9, dice out. There's a 3-1-4. All right, 15 is going to pay 27. So that is another quarter on our stack there. We now have 105 on the 9. And let's see, we're getting kind of tall on the white over there. So let's color those up real quick. Dice out. We're on what? Shooter number 2. There is a hard 6. 18 is going to pay 21. And that will be another 20 on top of that 9. So that is going to be 125. $1 back to the rack. Dice out. 3-1-4. There's another 27. So that's going to be another quarter on top of that. So we now have 150 on the 9. Man, do we need to roll a 9. Dice out. 5-4. 5-4. That was wishful thinking. 6-5 yo 11. No help, no harm. Hard 6, that's come out a few times. That's another $21. And we are now up to 170 on our 9. Maybe if I say 9 enough, we'll actually hit one. I just colored up some white chips there, just to kind of keep that stacked low. There's a 516. The 6 is coming out, man. There is 20 and 1, so that's going to go up one more on that. We'll take that and color it up for another quarter. We now have 175, 85, 90, 190. I do not have my calculator up here, so we're going to have to do some math. Oh, no. 437 out. That sucks. There's $175 going back. Actually, 85.90, 190, but yeah. So we collected a little bit, but not a whole lot. We're going to have to buy in for our next shooter, which will be our last shooter. Like I said, just a quick video to kind of keep things going with the old algorithm. You ain't got no rhythm if it ain't algorithm. All right, so there is $96. We are not working to come out. We're just going to buy back in for shooter number 3. This is full press the point. So you see we got a couple of numbers up there a little bit. We just haven't been able to cash in big time yet. We did cash in a little bit on that first shooter and a little bit on the second shooter, rather. Nice out. First shooter, we didn't do anything. 549. All right, so we're going to be right back on that 9. We're going to full press the point. Any number we hit is going to go on the 9. And we hit the 9. 15 is going to pay 21. So we'll just collect that 21 because that was the point. So whenever we hit the point, we go ahead and collect it and then go back down to base level. Nice out. Looking for a new point. Bets are off. There is a 437 frontline winner. Coming out, there's a 12 Boxcars Midnight. That is a frontline loser. And there is another frontline loser. Ace Deuce. See a horn, bet a horn. 5, 3, 8. 8 will be our point. So now we need to full press the point. Let's get some numbers so we can get that 8 up there. There's a 325. That'll pay 21, or we'll do the 18. So there's 21, and we'll go up on that. So that's going to make that 36. We'll go ahead and color that up, clean it up a little bit. There's 36, and $3 back to the rack. Nice out. Full press the point. There is a 314. That is 27. So we can put 24 on there. There's 20 and 7. I'll trade in 5 for 5. And we'll put 24 on top of that 8. See where that gets us. I'm going to trade those in, color it up for 5. There's 5 of those for a quarter, and we are now at $60 on our 8. $3 back to the rack. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. Another $27, or we'll swap that out. There is 25, 6, 7. So we'll put another 24 on top. There's 20. And we'll get change for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll color it up, clean it up a little bit. There's 5 for a quarter. That is 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. $84. $3 back to the rack. We are full pressing the point. Whatever number is the point, we're full pressing it until we hit it. Hopefully, cash it in and take it back down to base level. There is a 5. That's going to pay 21. So that will actually go another 18 now on top of the 8. So we'll color those or switch those out. There's 18. All right, so let's see what we got on the white here. There's 5 for 5. And in the red, do we have 5? Yes, we do. There is 5 for a quarter. There's 4 quarters for 100. So then we now have $102 on the 8. And let's go ahead and color up some of these white. There's 5 and there's 5. So that's $10 back to the rack over there, just to kind of keep that even. Dice out, or keep it low rather, so I don't knock it down. There's a 2x4 6. 18 will pay 21. Again, we'll put another. Let's see. There's 21, so we'll put 18 on top. So that'll be 115, 120. That'll be easy number to remember, to be able to cash up. There's $3 back to the rack. Dice are coming out. Full pressing the point. And there we go. 6 to 8. 120 is going to pay what? 140, I believe. So that is, well, let me get some hundreds first. Where are my hundreds? There they are. Paying 140. There's 125, 130, and 40. All right, so now we take it back down to base level. Point is off. Like I said, you can leave that up there if you want. There's no hard and fast rule. I didn't really see this anywhere, just kind of winging it and making it up. So we'll go ahead and put all that back into our rack, and we'll put 18 back out there on the 6. Yeah, that was just point hit, so we're still on the same shooter. Shooter number 3, dice out. We're looking for a new point. There is a 5, 4, 9. 9 will be our point. Full pressing the point. Dice out. There's a 6, 4, 10. That is $27. Well, if I don't knock them all down here. $27 on the 10, or on the 9 rather. I wish it was on the 10. We could buy the 10. All right. So that takes that 9 up to 40. We will put $2 back in the rack. Dice out. 314. There is another $27. So that is going to take us up to 50, 60, and 5. 65 on the 9. Dice out. There's a hard 4. Man, we're going to go 4s and 10s. There's another 27. So another quarter on that. We are up to 90 on the 9. $2 back to the rack. Dice out. 6, 3, 9. We hit it. All right, so what does 90 pay? 7 to 5. So how many 5s is that? That is 12 and 6. That's 18 5. So 18 times 7 is 70. 126. If I am wrong, I will correct it, but I'm just going to say it's 126. So there's 126, and we'll take it back down to base level, and we will color those up, get 100, and it looks like we're doing pretty good on full pressing the point. All that back to the rack. We're going to get a new point set up. We'll color up some of these chips here real quick. There's 5 and 5 for 2 red. And let me swap some of these red down. There is 5 and 5 for 2 green. All right. Looking for a new point. Bets are off. There is Boxcars 12 Midnight. Thought it was going to be a short video, but 3 shooters and we are on a roll, so to speak. Ace Deuce, 3 craps. No help, no harm. Got to hit that back wall shooter. There is See a Horn, Bet a Horn. 6-5, Yo 11. And a 5-2-7. That is a frontline winner. No help, no harm to us. We're not playing the line, and we're not on. There is a 12, Boxcar Midnight. Can we get everything but a box number? There we go. 5, 1, 6, 18. Oh, I'm about to pay it. We're not going to pay it yet. That's our point. Now we're going to full press the point. 6, 3, 9. That is 15 is going to pay 21. So we'll put up 18 on top of that 6, and that'll take it to 36. So we'll clean it up and make it 36. Let's see. We'll get quarter. Right, there's a quarter, and 36 on the 6. $3 back to the rack. Dice are out. Whoa, got to hit that back wall shooter. 6, 3, 9. 15 is going to pay 21. We will do the 21 like that. So we'll take 18 and put it on top of the 6. That will take us to some magic. Let's see, 54, I believe. Yeah, 54. 54 on the 6. And $3 back to the rack. Dice are out. And there's aces, spot and a dot. No help, no harm. 5, 3, 8. All right, 18 will pay 21. So that is another 21. So we'll put 18 on the 6. And that'll take us to, let's see, there's that 5. What is that, 72? So we're now at 72 and $3 back to the rack. And we'll swap 5 of those out for a red. Dice out. Full pressing the point. Can we get that point one more time? There's an ace deuce. 3 craps. No help. And unfortunately, that is going to do it. There is a 6, 1, 7. All right. So that's going to do it for full pressing the point. Like I said, last time we did half press the point. I believe we lost. This time we did full press the point, and I think we did okay. All right, let's go ahead and color up, see where we're at. We started out with $300. I can see we got that just in black chips alone. and then some. So let's go ahead and find out how good we did. Let me know what you think down in the comments about full press the point. There is 5 and 5. That is going to give us 2 red. All right, and now we got 5 red and 5 red. That'll get us 2 green. And on the green, we've got 4 and not enough. So there's 4 for a black chip. And on our black chips, we've got 5 of them. So that is enough for a big old grape bait purple there. There is 500, 75, and 80. 580. Made $280, almost doubled up. That is full pressing the point. Like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you'd rather remain anonymous, put your email, or here's my email. Send me an email. Just speak English, Keith. Send me an email, crapstx@gmail.com. I will respond, possibly in a language that you may not understand. So, that is it. I'm just going to try to get this video out as soon as I can. It may not come out on a Monday. I mean, if you're watching this in the future, which obviously you're going to be watching it in the future anyway, how could you watch it in the past? It'll just come out whatever day it comes out, because I do have a busy day. It is Monday today, but I don't know that I'll get it out today. This is CrapsTX. My name is Keith. That was Full Press the Point. Check out our partners. The descriptions or links in the description down below, pokerchipmania.com and gripmats.etsy.com. Thank you very much to both of those. May have another partner coming on here soon. Still waiting to hear back. But yeah, we're going to have a giveaway whenever we get to 1,000 subs. So subscribe, get your friends to subscribe. Get your dog or cat an account and get them to subscribe. We'll get to 1,000 one way or the other. That way we can give away some prizes to our subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. It's already off.